大家好, it's 2025. I am so excited because there is so much possibility and I have no idea what this new year is going to bring, but I'm really excited and I'm excited to be able to do it with you guys. So with that being said, we've got a whole new video. Let's get it. My goodness, it's just so immersive. I love the lights. Faouzia! Okay, so first of all, I did not know that she could sing in Chinese. I was literally thinking the other day, like, maybe because I'm doing these reactions, maybe I should go ahead and learn a song in Chinese and then, like, maybe you guys react to it and tell me how I did or something. My mind was just going like that. And then now here she is singing. I use her all the time when I'm teaching because she can literally do everything, just about everything with her voice. There's not one song where there's not like a huge vocal lesson that you could learn that I've heard her do. So this is so exciting. Also, you guys will have to let me know, how is she doing with pronunciation? It is difficult to sing in a different language and then pick up on the intricacies and everything. So please let me know how she's doing. And if you also have any tips of like things to keep in mind when you are singing in Chinese that maybe don't come into play when you are singing in the English language, I would be all ears for that. I have literally been looking, like I said, for a song that fits well with my voice, but that is in Chinese. So I am all ears. You took my heart away. My head is blown away. Okay, so she's doing a hybrid, which is awesome and I love it. I'm not stopping because she did something wrong. I'm actually stopping to just show you guys just amazing technique and give you an option. A lot of times when I have students who are singing the word away, because believe it or not, that word comes into play into songs like more often than you would think. But usually I would tell them to do more of an awa sound. Awa. If you look in my mouth, yes, we're going to get really close and personal. But if you look at my mouth, you see my tongue goes down, awa, like that. But that's not exactly what she did. What she did was show that she has a lot of skill and she can hang on to that A-Y sound while still keeping the space that she needs in order to get that open sound coming out. I often tell people not to do that because they end up raising their tongue away, and then it just blocks everything off. They end up straining, pitchy, or singing through their nose. So she did kind of a hybrid. She raised her tongue. You can literally see her mouth up, but she raised her tongue to get that A sound, but she also kept it down enough in order to get the space that she needs. You see how my tongue is like it wants to go down because that's a habit, but I was trying to raise it on purpose to get that A sound. So anyway, I just wanted to point out how she's doing what she's doing and why it sounds awesome. So that last thing, then that's a chest belt. That's a chest belt. And what I want to point out here is that this is just all about control. Even though for showmanship, she took the microphone, I'm going to use my pen, and she's like, and she turns away from the microphone like, I'm just giving everything I have to this note. Not necessarily. If you give everything that you have to that note, then you'll end up straining or pushing from the wrong spot, or it'll be difficult to control and come back down, which is what she's doing here. So I wanted to point out there that even though that sounds like she's going up to 100%, I don't think she's going up to 100%. I think she might be at 75. That's what I was just at when I just did it. It was 75. And 9 times out of 10, when you're singing, especially when you're belting and you're going for the wall, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be at a 10 for more than one note or part of a note, or you're not going to be at a 10 for the majority of this song. So that's a little trick. When you see someone who's like really, it seems like they're like, they're belting, 9 times out of 10, they're not going as hard as they can if they're trained. If they're not, then they're doing all of that. And then when you talk to them later, they're raspy and they need some tea, and everything is just sore and uncomfortable because they pushed it from the wrong place. And that's beautiful. She came back down. Oh, I like that. Yeah. So she did, I don't know if you guys have seen some of the other videos that I said, after she did that, no, she kind of stopped and it was quiet. She did a hair flick and then there was nothing going on. She doesn't usually do, like dead pauses. I guess that's a personal preference because you can also leave that empty space in there, and I mean, it sounds beautiful. It is not taking away from her performance at all. The reason why I tell a lot of people not to do those dead spaces is because it's literally awkward where you're looking at us, we're looking at you, you're waiting for the song, and we're just forced to sit and watch you wait. And that's what it feels like. It didn't feel like that with her. But I still want to sneak that in there just because I want you guys to be aware that dead spaces, I mean, they're okay. But if you can avoid them for your audience sake, especially if you don't have a lot of practice being in front of people and commanding the stage, I would avoid the dead spaces.
拜托别对呼吸亲吻好，是虚拟也不再追的阴谋。我讨厌你无声的微笑，快无可救药。一生一个转，慢慢慢，无法撤离。
Do you guys see that? That's chest, 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 head, chest, 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 head. I love it. I love it. Registerical jumps. I love them.
一切的坠落，亲爱的，你是悠扬的恶魔，一点一点把我触摸。You took my heart away, 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 away. My head is blown away, 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 away. 你就是传说了。
I'm wondering, is she saying when she comes back into that, Ni Juju Shua? I'm probably messed that up. But is she saying you took my heart away, but in Chinese? Is that what that's happening? Let me know in the comments. That says, ooh, no! That is all placement and control. Even though it looks like, oh my God, she's just belting out a big high note. That is so controlled because if you try and do that too hard, you're going to screech or crack. And if you do it too soft, you're going to come out of your chest voice. So even though it looks like she's just giving it, that is so controlled. That is so controlled. I mean, I could talk all day long about how skilled this woman is, but we'll save that for another baby hour. I like that she's not going, oh, oh. She's doing like a, I call it, it's like a seal sound. It's called a vocal cry, and it is similar to what you would do if you were yodeling or something. That so she's she's doing that which gives it texture. She doesn't need to do that. It's a recapitulated note. She doesn't need to put that little cry in there, but she does, and she does it so flawlessly, and it's just, oh, so wonderful. You know what? I just thought about this. I've been saying that I use her as a lesson for my students of how to just sing because she does so much and she does it wonderfully. I feel like she's doing a good job. I could be wrong. Do not come for me. But if you guys think that she's pronouncing her words well and it still sounds like she's saying the words she's supposed to be saying, I'll totally use this as an example. Totally. Don't you love a good mix? Away. You took my heart away. I love the soft, feathery, and she's letting it trail like that. And it gives the feeling of emotion, almost like she's about to cry, giving that waver when she's doing the away. I say all the time that you don't necessarily have to be emotional and sad and like devastated in order to portray that in your song if you understand practical vocal technique. And that's literally what I think she's doing here. She could be sad, but I feel like it's just technique applied. Away. You took my heart away. Very light, very heavy. Remember control. Now you have to breathe to hold that note, honey. You have to breathe. You know what? I am very curious. You guys, have you tried the note? Can you hold that without breathing? And can you do it in the same register that she's doing it with? I'm curious. Give it a shot. So, yes, I still love her. I actually think that I want to learn this song. I'm going to need like the breakdown of the lyrics and stuff. It's so beautiful. And then it's her. And then it has so much vocal agility and just all the things. Now, my personal opinion, and this is just completely Nikita and her style and what she likes, but at the end, when she repeated she repeated that like, there's like so much that you could do to not only bring the song down like in a decrescendo, but also to just add a little bit more style. And I've heard her do this 1,000 times with 1,000 other songs. She chose not to do it here, but if I were doing a cover of this song, the part of that chorus that's repeating, I would spice it up. I'd put a little something on there. But you know, I like to be extra sometimes. So if I were covering the song, I probably would do a little something extra at the end there. I really like this song. If you could put it in the comments, I will so go ahead and just put that in my playlist and just start learning it. I'm gonna have to ask someone to help me to make sure I'm pronouncing everything correctly, but that would be so fun to sing. And if you have any other suggestions, put them in the comments because I really want to learn a song in Chinese. That's going to also complement my voice and that has vocal agility as well. So this is definitely a good choice. But let me hear what your choices are. I can't wait to talk to you guys next time.